Hey guys, welcome back. It's your brother in Christ, Weston. Thanks for joining me today. So today's article comes out of End Times Headlines. Let's get into it. Okay, so Amazon says its first clothing store will have palm scanning checkout. I'm just going to leave this face right here for the thumbnail, because I told you so, right? I didn't actually tell you so. The Bible told you so. So let's read. Palm scanning checkout, because cards aren't good enough, or Apple Pay, this isn't good enough anymore, or just swipe your phone, right? Now it's got to be attached to you, right? It says here, coming more than full circle in its disruption of retailing, Amazon is wading into the world of brick and mortar clothing stores with a 30,000 square foot shop in an upscale mall in suburban Los Angeles, LA. Amazon Style is what it's called, promises to leverage the e-commerce giant tech's prowess and depth of data to give consumers seamless and elevated shopping experience. The Seattle-based company said Thursday in a blog post, shoppers will use QR codes to see various sizes, colors, and products rating, and will be able to send clothes to the fitting room of a checkout counter with the touch of a button. Touchscreens in fitting rooms will allow shoppers request more items without having to leave. Customers will be able to check out using Amazon palm recognition technology. After the industry endured years of store closures and the pandemic set off flurries of big-name bankruptcies, pushed online shopping to new heights, Amazon and other brands are reconsidering the value of physical stores. According to the report from the Washington Post, more than 5,080 new stores opened across the country last year, barely edging out the number that shuttered for the first time in 5 years, according to Coresight Research. And PwC annual consumer survey found that in-store shopping has recovered to pre-pandemic levels, with almost half of the customers saying they shopped in person on a daily or weekly basis. Other retail giants have been tweaking their brick and mortar approaches in an effort to reach more customers. Dick's Sporting Goods is testing Dick's House of Sport, mega stores with turf, field and track, batting cages, and climbing walls, and putting green. Wayfair, which came to prominence as an online-only retailer, is opening up 3 new stores in Massachusetts this year. And Dollar General is slated to open up dozens of new locations of the Pop Shelf, which roughly 95% of the inventory is priced at $5 or less, after trying out physical bookstores. Convenience stores, grocery stores without major success. It makes sense that Amazon is turning to fashion. In 2020, Amazon eclipsed Walmart to become the nation's top-selling apparel retailer, according to research from Wells Fargo. So that was a mouthful, only to say, everybody who doesn't read their Bible, right? Who may not even be a believer, or there could be a believer who just doesn't believe in this, would think that, well, who cares? Like, it's just going to be easy. Like, palm reading technology. Are you ready as a human being to give over your palm to a retailer? Like, this is, like, say you're at a hospital, right? You got to give blood. I get that, right? Hospital, you give blood. DNA, things are in that blood, right? And say, this belongs to this person. Fingerprints, footprints, hospital, right? What does a retailer, where you're going to buy, right, something like clothes, need palm technology? Like something out of Star Trek, right? You're just like, boom. Like, I'm just trying to understand, how as a retailer you move in that direction. Like, what leads you to want to read my palms and the calluses that are on them, and the scruffiness and the tore up, hands that I have with calluses all over them? We talk about mark of the beast technology, right? We say beast not because it's a technology that hasn't been around, but it's technology that the beast system, the Antichrist world system, will use, right? And when we see stuff like this, when it becomes prominent, this is Amazon, right? I order from Amazon all the time. But when does it come to a point where it crosses a line, where it's like, you can no longer order online with an account that's digital, right? Like through your bank, right? Now it's, to do that or to secure that, you're going to need your hand, because we keep talking about this great reset. We keep talking about, we go back to Microsoft with that patent in 2020. It was 2020-606 or 060606, right? And it was this I think it was this Bluetooth device or something that hooked up to the body, and the body would generate heat and it would generate currency and it would read to another device. I have to pull it up because I'm butchering it here. But my first thought was, this is Antichrist Revelation 13 technology. This is ease of use. This is man becoming machine, man becoming less of man and becoming this hybrid, kind of like when we see a kingdom and the statue of Nebuchadnezzar, at the very base of the feet, it says it was iron mixed with clay, flesh and clay, mortar, like mortar and iron, right? This softness plus this iron, even though those are meant to be kingdoms, right? Those are kingdoms, but they're pointed to kingdoms of an end time, kingdoms that are coming, kingdoms that have fallen, and kingdoms that are talked about, and also pointing to a future kingdom prophetically, right? Those kingdoms have already fallen, broken down, and the rock that comes is Jesus, right? But I see this, and I see continually, like we talked about Elon Musk and Neuralink. I just saw an article over here. I might cover it after this video, of Neuralink moving from animals to now putting them into people, where you would have a little operating system in your head and there would be literal wires. I mean, I get it. We have those in our hearts when people have pacemakers or things that jumpstart or give the heart as electrical signals, right? I get that. There are great and awesome uses for this. Prosthetics, I get it. Great and awesome uses for this. But when does it cross the line from being like, yeah, I don't need this, but go ahead and cut off my arm and give me this cyborg arm that has all these things inside of it, right? Like a GPS, and I can see a hologram here, and I'm super strong in this arm. What is it? And it's like a tech, right? And then I can upload it with tech, something out of a movie, like a cyberpunk kind of thing, like a what is it? I can't think of the movie. No, it's not Cyberpunk 2020. It's a I can't think of it. Anyways, I'll put I'll put a screenshot of it up here somewhere. But I say that because it is clear that humans are trying to live longer by merging ourselves, right? We're trying to find every single way to the God gene, right? Or to become like a God, right? And we're just not satisfied with the fact that death is death is imminent. Death for anybody is imminent in the sense that it can happen at any moment. But death is permanent. It's not going anywhere. You will die. And the fact is that we see it in movies all the time. People try to upload their conscience. They try to freeze their bodies. And I just think about stuff like this, and it's like, how does a retailer get to a point where they want to do palm technology? Like, what does Amazon have to do with my palm or fingerprints? I'm just gonna leave you with that. I'd love to hear your comments down in this comment section below. Let me know what you all think. This is concerning because it's Amazon. They're huge. If it adopts and it goes off, obviously will. What makes you think nobody else is gonna do it? Then what makes you think that when forms of currency go down, we talk about this all the time, coming into a cryptocurrency, a decentralized digital cryptocurrencies, centralized currencies where they're uncentralized, right? They're decentralized right now, right? No middleman and everybody's anonymous, but then it becomes like, hey, I know your palm, you've purchased from me. And not just a hospital has some information about you, right? Records and whatnot, which would make sense to put that stuff there so they know how to operate and what to do. But then a retailer has, so it makes me feel like I have a price tag on my head. Like I'm for sale in a weird way. Super dark. So anyways, guys, that's the video. Just thinking about Bible prophecy on that. Let me know what you all think, what you see going on with this, and I'll see you in the next one.